warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the English lecturer, Mrs. Zahara, and to my online friends who have attended my presentation this time. Introducing, my name is Parhan Sidik, and I come from the D3 Nursing Study Program at the University of MUHAMMADIYAH, TASIKMALAYA. Okay, as you can see on the screen, today I would like to discuss an article about Google Classroom as an alternative learning media during the COVID-19 pandemic. This presentation will teach you about the introduction of an application that is currently very effective in teaching and learning activity when doing activities online, so that you can build your personal branding with social media to improve your grades. Before we go any further, a little bit about Google Classroom is a very web service development by Google from school that aims to simply crafting, distributing, and grading assessment without having to meet face-to-face. The main goal of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing between teaching and student. Let's start with introduction to the article. In this presentation, I use the 5W1H method, namely what, who, where, and why. What is the title of the article? The title of the article is Google Classroom as an alternative learning media during the COVID-19 pandemic. Who is the winner of the article? The winner of the article is Yuda Testinawati. Where did you got the article? I get the article from Google Searcher. Why? Why did you choose that article? I chose the article because the choice was already made, so I chose the article. Besides that, our asserting this alternative is very well winter and easy for me to understand. I focus on my fact about the article. The article is about the future in Google Classroom that can facilitate learning for both teacher and student, which in essence Google Classroom shall be the same of online learning, online virtual. What do you think about the article? Is interesting or informative enough for you? In my opinion, the article about is quite interesting and also agree with what the author wrote, because it is true that fitting in Google Classroom are very easy and I feel it myself. Then I go on highlight when I see the main point of interesting or informative, such as Google Classroom contains services from users such as being able to send assessment in the form of documents, photos, and learning videos to students relate the material discussed. In my opinion, is this interesting or informative because it tells you that when assigned with Google Classroom, you can send assessment in the form of document, photos, and even videos. Now, I'd like to turn to a great point, such as in Google Classroom, teachers are required to prepare materials like the teaching in class. In preparing material and assessment of questions, teacher can schedule with the material or assessment come out. In agree with the assessment because it is true that teachers should not differentiate between offline and online teacher material. Finally, may I remind you of some of the main points were considered. In conclusion, this article about Google Classroom application that is very in online learning with feature that are easy to understand by student and teacher. So I would like to recommend the article to author because I think this article is quite good, interesting, or informative. Plus, the way of writing and language is easy to understand, and also very well what is written by the author with the original. Thanks for your attention. Sorry for all my mistake. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.